A special hello to all my fellow nostalgic kings and queens out there. Welcome or welcome back to McFly, my little corner on the internet where I just sit here and talk about video games and stuff. And in this one, we're talking about a game that's been dormant for years. And by that I mean, I haven't seen this thing since my childhood, and when I saw the screenshot for this trailer, it just all came rushing back to me. So many hours burned away just staring at my cousin's computer screen, hoping Ahmed would hit the ball correctly, or even just hoping Pablo was next up to bat. Now, if those last couple sentences didn't really make any sense, this video may not be for you. But if they did, and you recognize this guy, you may have had one of the best childhoods ever. Alright, maybe not the best childhood ever. I guess it's debatable per person. But at least you have a childhood rooted in home PC gaming. But with all my ramblings, let's try to make some sense of it, because apparently this game series is coming back, and in a larger way than you would expect.
Not much. How you been? High five!
Just a brief description, or at least what my 8 to 10-year-old brain can remember. This series was huge. There was one for every different sport. Sadly, I only played the baseball, and I don't even really like baseball. And that's no shit against baseball. I don't really like sports in general, so I never really played any of the other ones. But I remember my cousin always had the disc for baseball, and this game was off the wall. And again, I'm talking about being 8 to 10 in the range of 97 to 2001. I'd say that's about the range I played this. I don't have very specific memories. But I remember us just being glued to the computer screen when he had this. Whenever we went over to his house, just, are we getting Backyard Baseball out? Yeah, just, when do we get on the computer? But then at the same time, I would remember I would leave my cousins for like the weekend or something and completely forget about the game. Because I never asked my parents to get it for me. I never wanted it besides my cousin's house. And I played games on PC. I don't know. And even just like this, it completely left my brain until I saw this trailer. But like I said before, they're coming back in a bigger way than you would ever expect, or at least that I expected. But it looks like they're going for a more of a greatness from small beginnings approach. It's just a short bit, but I at least want to, we got to cover everything. And you can see the new animation style. It's not so pixelated. But it looks like everybody is showing back up. Actually, I'm even going to stop it for this one. This part right here is very nostalgic. That's where you would select the characters in the book. And then right here, this right here was basically the whole start menu to the game. Like, this is where you would select everything. Your little trophies. That's very nostalgic right there. I don't remember him. Maybe I just never picked him. Or he just looks different with the conversion? I don't know. But I imagine it's all the old characters. Maybe they'll add new. And there he is.
Play ball!
And the announcers are back. That was great. But it's just a little bit saying, hey, we're still alive. Backyardsports.com. And then just a couple news articles to really fill in some details. But it looks like they're coming back with the whole shebang. They want to do TV, film, video games. Wait, where is it here? A company called Playground Productions emerged, revealing that it has ownership of Humongous Entertainment's Backyard Sports gaming series. And here's the bit. They plan to revive the franchise across games, film, and TV. Which, that seems like a huge step for what this was. And I don't want to undercut that at all also, because I think this was a pretty big game series back in the day, for PC gaming at the time. But really, you'll have to let me know in the comments. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that had this kind of childhood. Maybe it's only me and my cousin watching this right now. Alright, but Backyard Baseball 97, the original, will kick things off on October 10th on Steam for only $10. It's a straight up re-release of the game that kicked off the Backyard Baseball franchise. That means there are no official MLB players or teams in this one. Yeah, there was just like school mascots and stuff. I'm not even sure if it was their school. It's just like animals and stuff. Oh, here you go. This part's pretty interesting. We got Playground Productions worked with Mega Cat Studios to hack a CD-ROM of the original to create a new game build that could release on modern PCs. That is wild. Playground Productions gave me early access. It's basically a re-release, but with a tune-up. But it's technically a rebuild. And this is what I was wondering from the beginning, because we're talking about a game from what, like 20 years ago, almost 30 now? Backyard Baseball 97 lacks the frills of most modern re-releases. It features no sort of museum of content from the development or artistic borders around the game, Mega Cat Studios got a build of the original up and running again and ensured it ran smoothly on modern PCs. So yeah, it's very bare bones. It looks like they didn't really add anything. It's just they got it up and running. We'll find out if people buy it. I can't see myself just paying $10 and playing it. As much as I got excited seeing it, it's more the nostalgia that excites me. That's why seeing that they want to go into movies and TV with it. I mean, that's a big swing, pun intended. I guess they're really just hoping maybe that's what this October 10th release is, to see if it's testing the waters. Let's see how many people actually buy the re-release for $10. I did want to throw this in here. I guess with the re-release, they'll be doing a little package. It's very small, limited edition, but look, you can get like Pablo cards, Pablo's bat. Again, for someone who feels extremely nostalgic for something like this. I'm also a big collector. Kind of redoing all this at the moment. It's trash. Don't look at the trash. Yeah, this would be really cool just to have, because I'm just trying to throw up my nostalgia in my face constantly. Aren't we all? But that's all I got really is information. It's more about, here you go. If this is nostalgic to you, this is coming back. I imagine they'll do the other sports games too, because some people did like football, basketball. I have to imagine baseball was the most popular. It was for me. That's why they're starting with it. And I'm hoping this is to test the waters, because that's a big swing for games, film, and TV. That's a lot. And I can't, are they going to give them personalities now? We're going to have a TV show. Or almost half wondering if they're hoping people like me would have kids and then we would show our kids that TV show. I don't know. Just be like, hey, this is something I had from a kid. But I don't know. I'm not a parent, so I don't know. But it's just another way of thinking. What do you think? Were you a big fan? Do you even know what this is? Would you play a backyard baseball game that has nothing to do with MLB? It doesn't even have a battle pass. It's literally just set up baseball and play. I was just talking about this with a friend the other day, that imagine games like in the past that didn't really have a battle pass or anything, or even just challenges, trophies, anything. It was just play the game. I don't know, just something to think about. But that's all I really got. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. A like is always appreciated, all that good YouTube stuff. And I will catch you out there in the dugout.